Hello, everyone. This is the Terminator, the guitar that just isn't on YouTube, aside from a few people. I got this for about $75 off eBay. And doesn't it look just lovely? So, most of the videos I see, they don't really show off the built-in amp. They just plug it into another amp. I think that's kind of pointless. Before I got this, I wanted to hear how the amp sounds. So, I'm going to show you how the amp sounds. So, I suppose I should do this a little bit more proper like. Let's see here. Okay, why don't I go back to talking about the guitar a little bit? Uh, okay, so got the amp, and it's pretty loud. It's not the loudest amp, but it is like 30 years old. And so, what else do we have? Well, we have two volume knobs right here, and one uh, tone. Now, there is little to no research about this guitar. For whatever reason, I don't know. Um, Maybe because it was kind of meant for younger players, and so it was put in stores like probably Walmart, or not Walmart, like Target kind of stores, or probably Toys R Us, places like that. So it's kind of, fallen at the wayside. But this guitar, being that it's not a full scale guitar, it's a 3/4 scale guitar, so it's a little shorter. The body's a little smaller. Um, but I like that about it. It's lightweight. It doesn't take up a lot of room. And I think it's pretty badass. I mean, most guitars that have amps in them, I see they have the amp right in here, which I think looks kind of tacky. Off to the side, that's nice. And for the people that are curious, that amp or the speaker itself is 3 inches across. And then this covering, that brings it up to about 3.5 inches. That was one thing I really wanted to know when I was researching this. Okay, so I've seen pictures of this guitar with this style of whammy bar and ones that have wider ones. I'm guessing the threads on this got messed up because you can turn it around and around and it doesn't, it just flops around. But luckily I found the same model. If I can get this thing off. There. Okay, I found the same model. It's new old stock, and I'm planning on replacing that so I can have it proper. The other thing is these two. Now this one here, I believe this is for headphones, and this is for external, like an amp. Now, I don't have an amp or headphones to test this, but that is my understanding. And let's see what else. Now, since it has 2 volume knobs up here, that's a little unusual. Since it was made in so where was it made? It's made right, it eludes me at the moment. But this is a typical Japanese style guitar, surprisingly, because of the volume knobs and one tuner, which makes it a little bit more interesting than just a random, kid's guitar, which it's clearly not. I mean, you can play it very easily. But I'm planning on having a lot of upgrades on this. I want to take this amazing guitar and do some amazing things with it. One of the things that I want to do eventually is get it repainted. I want to take the black off and then paint it purple. And then get pickups that are pink and knobs that are pink. And let's see what else. Oh, I found a different grill for the speaker. I kind of give it that, steampunk or industrial look. I like that. And so the knobs are nice. Nice and shiny. But unfortunately, I only got 2 of the knobs. Not all 3 came with it, but at the same time, I'm also wanting to make some changes here. I want to have dual pickups So after I take these off, I'm going to have to do a little work to make it a little wider, and it should sound amazing. So for my first upgrade, um, I got some pink knobs. Unfortunately, because this is Japanese style, um, it's hard to find knobs that are 2 volumes and 1 tone. I am always seeing it like this, with 2 tones and 1 volume. So what can you do? Well, you could buy 2 packs, but if you're somebody like me, you might not have lots of money, especially after spending like $100 on guitar. So later on, I'll probably get another set. But for now, do it like this. But I want to make sure that these nuts are on here good before I put those on. Okay, let's see here. Oh. Alright. Turn that off. I mean, I kind of wanted to find a exact year that this came out, but everyone calls it an 80s guitar that also is between the 80s and 90s. It seems to be like it came out between 89 and 90. So was it really only a couple years that this was out? I'm really not sure. I mean, I had a heck of a time trying to find out the size of the speaker. And once I opened this up to look at the speaker, I couldn't tell you what the wattage was or how many ohms it had. It didn't have any markings at all. I can only assume it's a low one, but I'm already planning on getting a new speaker. The only thing is, I don't know, because this runs off of 2 9-volt batteries. I don't know what the most powerful speaker that's 3 inches across would be. So I'm really guessing on that. Okay, we're almost there. But when I first got it, I was so excited. And then I turned it on and nothing. I spent 2 maybe 3 days, getting new batteries, switching them around because it wasn't really labeled how to put the batteries in the box or the compartment. So then I, one day I was like, I'm just going to snip the wires and then hook in a battery directly. So that's what I did, and I heard a little pop, not the bad kind, but that, you know, just that kind of pop you get from a speaker sometimes. So I thought, well, I'll switch the battery. So I switched it, and then it came to life. I couldn't believe it because I was going through all the wiring and looking at everything, and everything looked clean. I couldn't, I couldn't see anything wrong. And I still need to get it wired up properly, but for now, it's okay. Unless I start shaking it. Let's see. So let's see. So we'll do it like that, even though it's kind of backwards. So let's see here. Now, which way? Okay, that's good. Oh, and I messed it up. Okay. So we're gonna go like, oh, these go on tight, don't they? Okay. Oh, that looks spiffy. Okay. So do the same with the volume. Let's see. That's about right. Now I saw some other pink ones that I really like because they were um, aluminum, but they were this metallic hot pink. But again, two tones and one volume, so I would have to buy it twice. And at $30 a set, yeah, I wasn't too crazy about that. Okay, how does that look? Yeah, you really can't see it on my crappy camera. That's why I have two crappy cameras on here. So, we finally got a full set of knobs as opposed to just two. So that makes me happy. The next thing coming in the mail will be, there goes the battery, the neck plate. I am replacing that one with one that is really cool. Now, so this is a battery cover. Um, I use cardboard, put the screws through. It's holding really well. But the actual battery cover I have over there, and I'm kind of mad at it right now because it was being stupid and I couldn't do it how it was meant to be used. So this is the other side of the amp, of course. I am thinking about replacing this. I am thinking about, okay, this is kind of crazy, but I'm thinking about getting a really small, like 2-inch, computer fan grill, you know, one of those circular things, put it on there. I think that'd give it a nice touch. So, let's see, anything else? So, I already told you I am getting a new one of these. This thing, I'm not sure what this thing is. That stain, I like to get some label for this. I've seen a couple, but I think this switch might be too small. It'd be nice to get labels for these too. And let's see. Well, I do have this one crazy idea. And so I'm thinking maybe here because all the wiring's right here and it will make it a little easier. I want to put a little bit more industrial look to this. Oh. Okay, the speaker's acting up. But I want to get one of those, what are they called now? Give me 1 minute. So, I've been all over eBay. Let's see. Okay, those Tesla tubes, the kind in ham radios and old TVs, things like that. Okay, so I am wanting to get a small one because I'll got a lot of room on here, and either put it right here or right here, have it sticking out, and then having it light up. But not just light up. I want it to be sound sensitive. So every time I play something, it'll flicker or light up or something like that. I think that would, really bring what I want from this guitar. But yeah, so I'm thinking having it over here, that would be a little easier to wire it up since all that's over here. But yeah, just jamming. Battery. Doesn't want to work. Woohoo! Look at that camera angle. Woo! Okay, so I think that's enough for today. I just wanted to show a little bit of what's going on, and I'll keep you updated.